The Lord bless you, my sweet family. Thank you so much for your endurance and faithfulness to our ministry. Please continue to pray for me. The stormy weather has really slowed me down. If you have fibro or arthritis, you can predict the storms with more accuracy than the weatherman, and the Lord is certainly blessing us with water. Well, last night I was able to spend time with Jesus in such a way that he was truly present to me. Any more of him would have caused me to pass out. So loving was his presence. Lord, thank you so much for last night. I wish every night could be that way. Jesus replied, and who said it couldn't? I'm just guessing that you can't always be that way with me because you want me to sacrifice for others so they can experience your sweet love as an offering. He didn't reply to that, so I asked him, what is on your heart, Lord? He replied, in this moment, you and all my other brides, I can hardly contain myself. So great is my anticipation to show you all I have created for you because you are faithful. Truly, it is even a penance for me to have to wait. If only I could have you here with me now and spare you all the sorrows that come on this earth, especially now. But I too must wait, my beloved. I too must make the best of the time left to me. I too must endure many sufferings as I see you suffer, and especially the little innocents that are being brutally abused by men who resemble animals more than men made in my image. The sins of men against children are atrocious, and they break my heart. But my Father has his reasons for allowing it to go on even one more second, and this I must honor, for truly it is his holy and inscrutable will. But many graces are given to these innocent ones, so they will not suffer as men want them to suffer. There's no reason for what is being done to the little ones and babies. No sane reason whatsoever. It is the wrath of Satan on them that is manifesting, but I can also intervene and remove their souls from their little bodies. This is how you are to pray. Father in heaven, I implore you to loose the soul and spirit from these little ones that are being mercilessly tortured by Satan through the brutality and ignorance of men. He continued, it is Satan's hatred for me that propels him into doing the unthinkable to the indefensible. It is all about his hatred of me, and that his time is short and coming to an end on the earth with mortals, at least for the 1,000-year reign. Is there anything else, Lord? How would you like to write 5 more books? I thought to myself, I hope that's not a hint of how long till the rapture. I believe he said this tongue-in-cheek. Well, at least I hope so. Lord, of course I would if it were through you. If given the chance, there is so much more to say. Lord, you're not asking me to devote more time to this writing, are you? I am, beloved. Truly I am. However, you become distracted and pulled off course so easily. But let us do what we can do. I have so much to say to you, my brides. I love you to absolute distraction. And I must say, the suffering you endure waiting for me is nothing like what I suffer waiting for you and watching you overcome faithfully every day. But I do love to dance with you during your dwelling prayer time. It makes the present moment more bearable for me. You see, it is your tender love and affection for me heals me of the indifference of men. It is the sweetness in your heart that brightens my hope for the whole human race. And your example to others is so very needed. You see, they don't believe I need your love, your gratitude, your tender gestures of love, such as kissing me before you receive the Eucharist. And here he's talking about the little act of kissing the host, kissing him before I place it in my mouth. He continued, it is these little acts of affection that warm my heart, a heart that languishes because of the indifference of my church. This may seem odd to others, but is it not what you do when you greet one another? How much more should you greet me? My brides, you are much closer to me than those who have not made that same commitment. You are not only my brides, but also my familiar friends. Indeed, I love to listen to you talk about me and those you care for. I am the head of this family, and that's what families do. They plan together, so why should I be absent from you? Include me in your daily conversations after prayer. This practice is pleasing to me, as long as you don't forget that I'm in the room. I love the genuine respect and honor from my church in the Eucharist. But I also love to be a real part of your lives as my family. It is not sacrilegious. It is a blessing for me that I am included. When it's time, speak kindly to me and return me to the tabernacle. I want you with all my heart to live with me 24/7 and be constantly aware of my presence. I'm interested in the littlest parts of your day, even enjoying petting your kitty and all your pets. I created them to bring you joy. And why shouldn't we enjoy them together? This is the trouble with my church. She's become stiff, indifferent, and distant. This is not the living relationship I have in mind for you. I am to be an integral part of your life. When you are in pain, when you are in joy, even when you're bored. In all these times, I am present to you, and we are doing these things together. The challenge is, can you keep your heart and mind focused on me? If you can, there is no limit to what we can do together. Strive, my bride, to be aware of me beside you and in your heart at all times. I will help you if you truly make the effort. Oh Lord, I want this with all my heart. He replied, you're getting better at it, but there are more curiosities you must say no to. It is my joy to be in your sentient presence, my bride. Truly, it is my joy. And I love when you return the attention to me. I am with you in this practice. Persevere. you will have breakthroughs. And I want to add to this, that this is what the monks do on Mount Athos, in the deserts, in the tundra, in Siberia, in all different remote places. They completely envelop themselves in the Lord, cut out every distraction of the world and of the flesh. And because of that, they're so united to the Lord that they can minister incredible miracles to those in need, even by location, healings, reading hearts, explaining what they must do in their lives with the challenges that face them. They know the very things that trouble souls before the soul ever arrives at the hermitage. They are aware of the problem they're dealing with and have the answer from the Lord. It is a beautiful, beautiful practice. And how wonderful it is to be immersed in the Lord all the time. He loves it just as much as we do.